GeopByte.
Welcome to GeopByte. Hi students, in the previous video we have completed the exercise 3.3. In this video we are going to discuss the topic some special parallelograms and we are also going to discuss example problems 7 and 8. Now let us see some special parallelograms. We have different kinds of parallelograms that are known as some special parallelograms. So first let us see a rhombus. So rhombus. Let us draw the figure of a rhombus. So this is a rhombus. So this type of figures are known as rhombus. Now let us define rhombus with its properties. So rhombus is a quadrilateral. Or parallelogram where now we will write the properties of these parallelograms. So rhombus is a quadrilateral or parallelogram where all sides are equal, that is all sides are of same length. So for a rhombus, all sides should be equal. So all sides are of same length, and next opposite angles are equal. So in a rhombus, only opposite sides are equal. That is, these two are opposite angles. So these two angles will be equal. And these two are opposite angles and these two angles will be equal. Next, the property while coming to the diagonals of a parallelogram are perpendicular bisectors. Perpendicular bisectors to each other. So while coming to the diagonals of a parallelogram are perpendicular bisectors to each other. We know that perpendicular bisector means we will having 90 degree all around. So this angle will be 90 degree, this angle will be 90 degree, and this angles will be 90 degree. So angle here, let the point of intersection be O. We know that AD and DB are the diagonals of this rhombus. So here AC is perpendicular to DB and they are perpendicular bisectors. We know that bisecting means dividing into two equal halves. Then OA will be equal to OC. So that is OA equal to OC and OD will be equal to OB. So this length will be equal to this length and this length will be equal to this length. And perpendicular bisector means we will have 90 degree where the diagonals meet. And now so a rhombus is a quadrilateral or a parallelogram where all sides are equal. So we know that in a parallelogram opposite sides are equal, but in rhombus all sides are equal. So in a rhombus all sides are equal. Next, opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles are equal. Next, the diagonals of a parallelogram are perpendicular bisectors to each other. So this type of quadrilaterals is called as rhombus. Now let us see example 7. RICE is a rhombus. So here RICE, it is a rhombus. Find XYZ. XYZ. Justify your feelings. So let us find XYZ. So we know that given RICE is a rhombus. So here we will find any value of XYZ. So here we will find the value of Z. So Z is the one side of a rhombus. So we know that in a rhombus all sides are equal. That means RI is equal to IC. So IC is equal to CE. C is also equal to ER. Because all sides of a rhombus are equal. All sides of a rhombus are equal. So in the question it is given ER equal to. So from the figure we can see ER equal to 13. So we have one side, then we can find all the sides easily because all sides are equal to each other. So therefore RI equal to IC equal to CE equal to ER equal to 13. Because all sides of a rhombus are equal, so we have IR equal to Z. IR equal to Z and then Z is equal to 13. So IR is equal to, they give Z, so the value of Z is equal to 13. So Z equal to 13 and this side also will be 13 and this side also will be 13. So IC equal to 13, EC also equal to 13. Now we need to find the values of X and Y. So here we observe that the diagonals of a parallelogram are perpendicular bisectors. So therefore OI equal to OE. So we can write it as OE is equal to OI because perpendicular bisectors of rhombus. So we know that the bisectors, that means the diagonals of a rhombus, perpendicular bisectors to each other. So diagonals bisect each other. So then this length will be equal to this length. So that's why OE is equal to X and OI is equal to 5. So 5. So we got directly X equal to 5. This length equal to this length. So X is equal to 5. So we have find the value of X also. Now let us find the value of Y. Here OR equal to OC. OR equal to OC because diagonals bisect each other. Here, for this also we can write the same reason, that is the same feeling. So diagonals bisect each other. Here also diagonals bisect each other. So here OR is equal to Y equal to OC is equal to 12. So we got Y equal to 12. So value of Y is equal to 12, X is equal to 5. So we got X equal to 5, Y equal to 12 and Z equal to 13. And you need to remember that all sides of a rhombus are equal and opposite angles will be equal, and the diagonals in a parallelogram are perpendicular bisectors to each other. So that's why OC will be equal to OR and OE will be equal to OI. So therefore CR and DI are the diagonals which bisect perpendicularly. Now let us know about a rectangle. In your previous classes you have already learned about rectangles. So rectangle is a special type of parallelogram. So now let us draw a rough figure of a rectangle. So this is a rectangle A, B, C, D. So this is a rectangle. So now let us define the rectangle with its properties. A rectangle is a quadrilateral or a parallelogram. We know that all parallelograms are quadrilaterals, so it can be called as either quadrilateral or parallelogram. So a rectangle is a quadrilateral or parallelogram where opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal. So in a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So from this figure, we can write AB is equal to DC and AD equal to BC. So these two are opposite sides and these two sides will be of same length. That's why AB equal to DC, and these two are opposite sides and is having same length. So AD equal to BC. Next, all angles are equal. So in a parallelogram, in sometimes angles may not be equal. That means all angles may not be equal. But in rectangle, all angles will be equal. That is, angle A will be equal to angle B, angle B equal to angle C, angle C equal to angle D. And here all angles are of same measure. In a rectangle, each angle will be 90 degree. So we know that sum of all angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. So all four angles, that means 90 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90 will be equal to 360. So all angles in a rectangle are of equal measure, that is 90 degree. Angle A equal to angle B equal to angle C equal to angle D will be equal to 90 degrees because all angles make right angles. Now next, now let us see diagonals. So the diagonals of a rectangle bisect each other. The diagonals of a rectangle bisect each other. That means let this point of intersection be O. So AO will be equal to OC. So we will write OA will be equal to OC and OD will be equal to OB. So in rectangle also there is one important point. Diagonals of a rectangle are always equal. So in parallelogram and in rhombus we see that the diagonals may not be equal, but in rectangle all diagonals are always equal. So AC is a diagonal and DB is also a diagonal. So AC is equal to BD. So in a rectangle diagonals are equal. AC is equal to BD. So then OC will be equal to OA and OD is also equal to OB. Also OA will be equal to OB and OC will be equal to OD. So these are the properties of a rectangle. Now let us see example 8. RENT is a rectangle. So RENT is a rectangle. Its diagonals meet at O. Find x. So we need to find the value of x if OR equal to 2x plus 4. So OR is equal to 2x plus 4 and OT equal to 3x plus 1. It is given OT equal to 3x plus 1. Now let us find the value of x. So given RENT is a rectangle and we know that diagonals of rectangle are equal, that is diagonals of rectangle are equal. That means Rn is a diagonal and ET is also a diagonal. So Rn is equal to ET. These two are the diagonals of rectangle and diagonals of a rectangle are equal. So Rn equal to ET. So from the figure we can say that Rn. So Rn is equal to RO plus ON. Yes, we can write OR plus ON is equal to Rn. So in the place of Rn we will write OR plus ON because here Rn is equal to OR plus ON and also ET. ET equal to. So ET is equal to OE plus OT. So ET is equal to OE plus OT. So in the place of ET we will write OE plus OT. OE plus OT. Now here we know that the diagonals of a rectangle bisect each other. That is diagonals of rectangle bisect each other. We know bisect means dividing it into two equal halves. So OR equal to ON and OT equal to OE. So let us write OR is equal to ON and OE is equal to OT. So OR plus, so in the place of ON we can write OR because ON equal to OR. So in the place of ON we will write OR. So OR plus OR equal to, Here in the place of OE we can write OT. So OT plus OT. Here OR plus OR, 2OR equal to OT plus OT, 2OT. Here 2 gets cancelled and we got OR is equal to OT. So we got OR is equal to OT. That means here OR is equal to 2x plus 4. 2x plus 4 is equal to OT. OT equal to 3x plus 1. 3x plus 1. That implies, now let us bring all variables to one side and all numbers to one side. So here this equation can also be written as 3x plus 1 equal to 2x plus 4. That implies 3x minus 2x equal to 4 minus 1. 3x minus 2x is equal to x equal to 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. So we got the value of x equal to 3. Now let us substitute in the equations. That is, we have OT equal to 3x plus 1. So 3 into 3 plus 1. 3 into 3, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. And next, here OR equal to 2x plus 4. Here 2 into 3 plus 4. That equal to 2 into 3 equal to 6 plus 4, which is equal to 10. So here we got OR equal to 10, also OT equal to 10. So we have OR equal to OT. So OR is equal to OT. Therefore we got the x value as 3. It is correct. Therefore the value of x is equal to 3. Now let us see a square. So square is also a special type of parallelogram. Now let us write the definition with its properties. First, let us draw a figure of a square. So this is a square A, B, C, D. Now let us define a square with its certain properties. So a square is a quadrilateral. A square is a quadrilateral where all sides are equal. So in a square all sides are equal. That means these all sides are equal. That is, AB is equal to BC equal to CD equal to DA. So AB is equal to BC, BC equal to DC, DC equal to AD. So here all sides are equal. AB equal to BC equal to CD equal to DA. In a square, all angles are also equal. So all angles are equal. That is, angle A equal to angle B, angle B equal to angle C, angle C equal to angle D, and angle D will be equal to angle A. That is, angle A equal to angle B equal to angle C equal to angle D equal to 90 degrees. So angles of a square are equal, that is right angles. There are 90 degrees. So each angle measure right angle, that is 90 degree. So we know that the sum of all angles of a quadrilateral equal to 360 degree. So we have 4 angles. So 4 into 90 will be equal to 360. So all angles measure 90 degree. That is right angles. Now let us see property for diagonals. Let this point of intersection be O. So diagonals of a square are equal and bisect each other perpendicularly. That means diagonals are perpendicular to each other. So, in a square, diagonals bisect each other and diagonals are equal, that is AC. Here AC is a diagonal which is equal to BD. So AC is equal to BD, and we also know that they bisect each other. So that means OB will be equal to OD and OA equal to OC. OA equal to OB, OA equal to OB, also OD equal to OC. So OA equal to OB equal to OD equal to OC. So we know that diagonals of a square bisect each other and diagonals are perpendicular to each other. We know that perpendicular means it will form a right angle. So this angle will be 90 degree. And next, this angle will also be 90 degree, and this angle will also be 90 degree, and this angle will also be 90 degree. That is angle AOB. Angle AOB is equal to angle AOD. Angle AOD equal to angle DOC. Angle DOC equal to angle COB. Angle COB, which is equal to 90 degree. We know that they are perpendicular to each other. So each angle measure here 90 degrees. That's why we call them as perpendicular to each other. So therefore angle AOB is equal to angle AOD, AOB equal to AOD, angle DOC equal to angle COB, which is equal to 90 degrees. So they bisect each other perpendicularly. So these are all the properties of a square which is a quadrilateral. The remaining topics will be covered in the next video. You are welcome to contact us on Telegram to clarify your doubts regarding these topics. Check out the link given in the description. Thank you for watching. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe to GeopByte.
GeopByte.